Yeah, first of all, let me thanks to all distinguished speakers and participants who are joining this panel dialogue on scaling up governance and collaborative action in combating marine plastic litter towards climate action. I'm regret given the fact that I could not present in this event in person due to other agendas that I could not leave. Hopefully, this is not undermine the solemnity of this important event. Special thanks go to Indonesian National Plastic Action Partnership team and colleagues at the Global Plastic Action Partnership team. That through this event, we are able to convene today to foster and continue our commitment in combating plastic problems instead of letting it being halted by the pandemic. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, plastic pollution is an issue that affects our nation deeply. As a strong and growing economy, especially knowing Indonesia is the largest archipelagic nation, this factor have also led to high number of plastic leaking into ocean and also degrading our land. It has been harming our pristine marine ecosystem, risking the livelihoods and health of our citizens, and stands in the way of our path towards a resilient future. At most importantly, the future of our grandchildren and the next generation. We will not allow this looming crisis to sustain. Instead, we are taking bold, decisive action at every level and across sector in Indonesia to undertake the transformation that are needed to achieve near zero plastic pollution in Indonesia. With more than 280 million people and as ASEAN's largest economy, I believe Indonesia is a key player regionally and globally on how progressive we are in combating the issue of marine plastic pollution. President Joko Widodo has set the course with a clear and loud message on how we could fight this problem. In 2018, the government of Indonesia has launched presidential regulation on marine plastic handling, came along with the plan of action in marine plastic debris handling 2018 and 2025. This have the fight against plastic pollution at the top of the national agenda, creating the enabling environment that we need as policymakers to deliver on this ambitious vision. We have started to integrate waste management from upstream to downstream and emphasizing on circular economy that put the role of communities, small entrepreneurs and informal sector as a main actors. Through this approach, the paradigm of waste management has shifted to turn out to be a source of community economy while improving the quality of environment. Distinguished participants and ladies and gentlemen, we know that rivers are major source of waste in our ocean. To do something about this, we need to drastically reduce the pollution of our rivers. This requires comprehensive integrated infrastructure solution. To address this, Indonesia, together with Germany, has launched the Green Infrastructure Initiative as an innovative way to accelerate and prioritize such environment and climate-relevant infrastructure projects. I also really appreciate the support of partner countries, various funding institutions, and other institutions that have been working with us so far. One example that I would like to share here it is that collaboration with the Mindero Foundation under the leadership of Dr. Andrew Forrest. We are establishing an enabling ecosystem to increase the plastic recycling rate in Indonesia. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, technology intervention are needed to ensure the circularity of the economy. Indonesia now in the phase of implementing recent technology to recover such as possible benefit from waste into new resources. With regard to waste to energy, we proudly pronounce that first waste to electricity plant has been launched in Surabaya this year with the capacity to cover 1,000 ton a day domestic waste for up to 10 megawatt electricity. A pilot RDF plant has also been in operation since 2020 in Cilacap Regency. By applying environmentally sound technology, it will certainly have a positive impact on the climate because we mitigate the amount of waste sent to landfill, so that we can prevent the release of methane in the landfill. On the other hand, the use of RDF pellet, fluff, or briquette can also substitute the use of coal and surely reduce the amount of greenhouse gases released from coal burning. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I remember back to in 2018 where I joined Sustainable Development Impact Summit and started joining GPAP event to bring NPAP to Indonesia and implement the GPAP system thinking and public-private civil society collaboration model, which I expected to create profound positive impact for Indonesia, our environment, and build a sustainable economy. I'm honored to bring and launch the first NPAP to Indonesia to support our ambitious national goals in reducing 70% of ocean plastic pollution by 2025 and to set an example to the rest of the world. I'm highly optimistic with this partnership. We have built systematic foundation to amplify work of individual contributors, connected key leaders to collaborate on shared areas of interest, and led the implementation of Indonesian action and investment roadmap. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude my session by delivering an important message to all of you. We cannot wait by only party such a let me repeat, we can't wait for only one party such as government to produce to solve it. Hand in hand, we have to deal with it by changing our paradigm about waste from nothing to something. I believe we can work on it together. We can have better environment as well as other valuable and economically quantifiable benefits. Thank you very much.